Atir Khan is live with us from Delhi on the second big announcement that's been made by Arvind Kejriwal. Atir, amidst all the euphoria and the excitement about the fact that a government that's just come into power has delivered so quickly and so specifically on its election promises, there are very, very serious questions, because when you get into the specifics of this particular announcement that Arvind Kejriwal's government has made, there are problems and questions that arise, Atir.
Well, certainly there are, but Shiv, Arvind Kejriwal is the person who wants to be seen as a person who fulfills all his promises.
Yes.
Despite his illness, he made it a point to attend the cabinet. He's made these two announcements, today being the power one. He says that 61 crores would be the government part subsidy. The remaining would be recovered from the power companies. But there are few riders, though, he's trying to fulfill these promises. But then we'll have to see whether they are doable, whether the power companies agree to this, the liabilities they have.
Yes.
They have been disputing it. Also, the matter is pending in the High Court. So it really needs to be seen whether these promises will actually be fulfilled, and what will be the fallout of this. Will there be an impact, overall impact on the budget of Delhi? So these are the questions, But then clearly he's making a point. It's a political point he's made even before vote of confidence.
Yes.
He's trying to fulfill these things. It's a double-edged sword for the government. They have to support. If they withdraw support, it's difficult for them. And also,
yes,
in view of the Lok Sabha elections, it's a strategic move, Shiv.
And Atir, he's also sounded a very fatalistic move, tone when Arvind Kejriwal has actually said that the Aam Aadmi Party dispensation that he controls right now as Chief Minister is going to try and fulfill as many promises as it possibly can, because he says that the BJP and the Congress are jointly trying to topple his government. So that's obviously a sort of note of caution that he's sounding before that vote of confidence.
Well, that's right. He's trying to build the pressure both on Congress and the BJP. Both these parties have questioned that how will he deliver all these promises he's made, but then he started implementing them one by one. Earlier we had water, and now we're seeing the power.
Yes.
But really the question is that whether the practicality of these promises need to be seen in due course of time.
All right, stay with me, Atir. I just want to quickly bring in Praveer Sinha. He's the Chief Executive Officer of the North Delhi Power Limited, NDPL, and he has a perspective on this as well. Mr. Sinha, what are you making? What is your perspective and concern on the announcement that's been made by Arvind Kejriwal, 50% slash in power tariffs?
It is a good step as far as the consumers are concerned.
Yes.
And the benefit of this subsidy will directly go to the consumer, and to that extent the impact of tariff on the consumers will come down drastically. And I do hope that this sort of subsidy can be sustained in the long run, and the consumers continue to get this benefit.
Mr. Sinha, there are several questions being raised. Some of them are broad questions, and some of them are very specific questions about how, Delhi is not going to be able to afford, this tariff slash. What would you say to the skeptics and the naysayers who say that this is dangerous populism being indulged in by the new Chief Minister of Delhi?
I would not be able to comment on that. This is for the Delhi government to take a call.
Yes.
Based on their financial position and whether they are in a position to provide the subsidy. But as far as the consumer is concerned, and from their perspective, they will end up paying much lower tariff, and they will be beneficial, and they would get benefited from this step.